Hmm. Hmm. We're gonna color and go live. We're live. We're live on the podcast. We're gonna make a phone call to somebody.
Welcome, please dial include 5 and wireless. Your call cannot.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see. I gotta put a 1 in there. This a long distance number, I believe. You gotta put a 1 in it. See if it's long distance, it don't pick up. And this. It's a 776-333-0427. Still gotta put a 1 with it though. I don't know. It's a cell number or something. I don't know. I don't know. That number might be oh, you gotta put this in there. Hold on, let me find where my other phone is though. Let's see, I'm gonna call the number 849-849-2575. I know what number it is though. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Hey, Miss Buffett, can I be can I be switched over to the caseworker, Miss Watt? Is it Miss?
Why? You get to call to the front nurse station.
Hold
I
on.
mean, to the front, to the main building, cause I can't.
So what's the number up there?
849.
Uh-huh.
221.
821.
No, ma'am, 849. 4221.
Oh, okay. 849 21
4221.
41.
No, ma'am, 4221.
Okay, it's 849 84. What you 800 or something?
No, ma'am, it's
849
42
42
21.
21.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
849. What's in there? Mm.
Oh, to continue this call in English.
Oh, the number busy.
Press 1 now to continue this call in English. Hello, and thank you for calling. Just for calling today, you're entitled to a retail rebate of $100. Press 1 now.
They got so many different numbers. Cause it's 8942. So they got these numbers. They got so many different numbers. I already know what the number is, cause it's gonna be 6018 49 8942. That what the number is. Yup, 8942.
Thank you for calling Bet Adrian. Take advantage of our 200% deposit match for the most exciting sportsbook and online casino. Press 1 to talk to a representative. Thank you for calling Mill Creek. How can I help you?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, man, I was trying to figure out something, cause I just called to the Oak Grove there with my baby son. I just wanted to have the number to Miss Watts or something about the caseworker, and somebody keep giving me a number talking about 601-849-8942. It's a nurse back there in the back where Diamond is. She won't give me the caseworker number. So why would you go give me like some kind of give me a phone number about a sweepstake number for like all I asked a lady nicely to give me the caseworker number. I'm a straight Christian. I'm trying to keep it real. I need to talk to the caseworker. I don't have time for people playing games with me on these phones and stuff. Cause
What's your child's name?
Damian Clark. He just in the.
Are they new here?
He been over there at this in that Oak Grove school since 2 years, since the people took him out my house for some kind of crazy reason. And all I know, my son got in a little, some kind of tussle or something at their school, and then they sent him over there with y'all, and he ain't really no bad child. It's just people been bothering the child because I was doing my cooking show and I started doing something to try to make money, and then they put him over there for some crazy reason. Don't make no sense.
He lives at Oak Grove over here?
He's just there temporarily.
Right, but I'm saying that's the house he's in?
Yes, ma'am. He's I'm just trying to find out why I can't get a chance to talk to the caseworker, even though they talked to me yesterday, the nurse, and said they were gonna let me talk to the caseworker because I had to tell the lady my side of the story that I can take care.
What's his first name? Damien?
Yes, ma'am. Damien.
Okay. Have you talked to Shaquita?
Who is the Quita?
Well, Teresa was his cue, but she's not there anymore.
They keep saying they keep my mother, she was telling me, said it's a lady named Pamela. So which one is it? Which caseworker is this caseworker?
I don't know, baby, because I'm just switchboard.
You just being honest. Yes, ma'am.
I don't really know anything about the houses or the people in them. I just transferred, like, for the ones that I have extensions for.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
I can transfer you to Miss Shaquita because she said she was going to be dealing with Miss Teresa's kids.
Yeah, because somebody had called my mama house the other day and said something about some lady named Pamela had shanks or something that was over there. They said it's a shank lady, and she had told my mama on the phone, so don't worry about talking about that. We got your grandson on foster care, trying to get him adopted. I said, well, first of all, I'm 36 years old, so I'm not a child or something. So whatever the equipment school district where I was had signed some kind of paper without people's permission, they really put my child in that place without my permission, because and that kind of stuff, putting kids in places like putting them in another school without your permission is against the law, though. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I mean, I'm just telling you my facts because I'm trying to talk to the caseworker to let her know that somebody lied to put him in there.
Right. Okay. Hold 1 second.
Cause it ain't making no sense though.
Miss Shaquita.
How you doing, Miss Laquita? How you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
All right. I was trying to find out something about my son because someone had called my mother and said someone had put your child up for adoption. How can someone put your child up for adoption if you doing like a cooking show? And even though it ain't that kind of, like, I ain't talking about like you with the camera, you doing it for YouTube. Like, I've been making money off the internet to take care of my child. So the people in the little town got jealous because I used to go to the school where they was, because they didn't want me to fulfill my dream.
Mm-hmm. So who am I speaking with first?
I'm Damien's his real mama.
Okay, Damien Clark.
Yes, ma'am. How's he doing today? I mean, they confusing a lot. It's a lot of confusion with me at times when people call my mother and have my mother upset for no reason. And I was like, okay, he going to school there, but I didn't put him in the place though. But that didn't mean I didn't want my child to get help. People putting words in my mouth, even though, see, when he got took from me, okay, I was 33 years old, and I'm 36. I just turned 36. And so my son shouldn't have never been gone nowhere to I ain't saying that's a bad place where y'all got, but somebody was picking at my child so bad at this school, talking about his daddy gay. Even though his daddy is with a man, it doesn't not give nobody the right to sign your child off somewhere and took him out my house for no reason. They didn't tell me why he had to go somewhere or nothing. They just showed up at my house.
Really?
They took him because I work for social media, but it ain't nothing to do with my body or nothing. They just made up a bunch of lies.
So you're a content creator?
Yeah.
What's your name? Because my memory is so bad. I know.
Ashley Carter, but but online they call me Cooking with Chef Ashley Carter for Shubuta, Mississippi. So when I started doing something in this town, people didn't want me to do it. But the thing is, I've been out of school 16 years. I've been out of school a long time. I'm not a child, and I kept trying to get in touch with someone. I told Miss Carissa all about it. I said, Miss Carissa, I'm just trying to make a living. I didn't know no other kind of way to get money was do stuff on social media, because the baby, my kid's father, he had left me and my two children. So, okay, they tried to double team me, and my kid's father called me. He said, don't let them take the child. And then all I know, this superintendent came to my house talking about, Ashley, I didn't know, no, you don't know what I'm talking about. And then the superintendent at the school was trying to get me to sleep with him to keep Diamond in the school.
Oh my God.
And then the man said, well, if you don't sleep with me, I'm gonna sign these papers and have your child put away where you won't never see him no more. So I'm sitting up here sometimes I would have my son in my cooking show. So they figured, well, that's how you get the ratings because your child. I said, well, I get ratings even though if my child ain't in there. But it like the people like in this town got jealous at the school because they called me every time I would be doing my cooking show, but I stopped what I was doing to go see what he needed. And then I told the caseworker lady, I said, and Diamond told me somebody peeing on me at the school. It was a little boy or something, and then the little boy had spit in his face, and Diamond said he said the lady would never. He had a white teacher, but the white lady would never do nothing for him. Like she wouldn't like stop the little boy from hitting him. And so they told me, so, oh, your son has a problem. I said, no, ma'am. My little son is a Virgo. He's very sweet. So they thought that was going to stop me from doing what I do on YouTube, kill your spirit where you wouldn't be able to do what you do. So I just started. I had dedicated. It's supposed to be like I do a podcast with Keisha and Diamond. So I still announce Diamond name even though he ain't in my house. But he supposed to be a part of my show too. Me and my two children. It's like a podcast. I started it in January, but I didn't understand why did I have to go through all this craziness just to while you trying to make a living, people trying to destroy you. And I was seeing, I have food stamps and even got a job at Pico, but they were saying I was being an unfit mother. How you being an unfit mother and you working your butt off? I do all my production myself at home. And the people got jealous and I said, them people that signed their paper and they took me to court and then they went against me and my baby daddy. And my baby daddy talking about how you let them take the kid. I said I don't do no kind of drugs or anything. So they up there just use that against me. Said your child doing this, you don't never have time for your child. I had plenty of time for my child. I only did like the cooking show like at 12 o'clock or something in the daytime, and then I do the tape like doing the tape by tape. I'm just trying to be a role model for my child though. Diamond said, Mommy, that's good. You do cooking show. He said, and I be white, like doing recipes. I'm trying to help the world be a better place and be a role model for my own child and other children. So I'm just trying to do Christian stuff. Like I'm doing my Christian podcast. It like Purple Table Talk. I think it's in the journey, but I'm trying to do something. But the people still now since Diamond where y'all at. They all smiling in my face now, trying to be my friend.
What?
And I've been going.
What's your name?
Ashley Carter.
Ashley.
Yeah, he a Clark because his daddy's a Clark, and both of my kids. And I just had to call and let you know that it wasn't that bad what I was doing though. They made it seem like it was so bad what I was doing.
Yes. And what's your last name, Clark?
Carter.
Okay.
See, I'm a Carter, but me and his father, we didn't ever get a chance to get married because he went the other way. But I'm just saying, it really ain't that bad like you think. People, they said something in the court, but when the caseworker was saying, she told the judge up here, I do social media, but she didn't tell him what social media I do. You know what I'm saying? She didn't.
I'm trying to understand who called and said that he was getting adopted.
It's some kind of lady named Mama told me the lady name. Her name Pamela Shank.
Oh yeah, that has nothing to do with us.
I don't know who she is, but
you still have rights over them, right?
Yes, ma'am, my kid. But they kept saying they supposed to been bringing the equipment where I could see him, and I don't. The lady didn't never tell me. The Shank lady didn't never tell me. Mama said somebody called her yesterday and getting my mama upset. I said, Mama, that is not true. You know,
that must have been from, because what county y'all from?
Clark County.
Port County.
She said a lady called her on the cell phone. I told the lady got the devil in her.
Yeah.
Because I told her I had to call y'all and ask y'all.
Yeah, it wasn't nobody from here that called.
I know it wasn't. I told Mama, don't believe that. I said, that ain't from over there. They don't do that kind of stuff.
No, that wasn't us. So, like I said, if you find out anything, you call and let us know. But no, that wasn't us. We didn't call and say anything about that.
I'm saying, so he's all right, just, at school, because she thought she said the lady told her that they was finna, talking about send him off and give him to another family, and then made up a whole story. And I told her, it's somebody got her number. It's people calling my mama, bothering mama, and mama ain't but 64. I don't want my mama to be stressed out like that.
Right, yes.
That is so wrong to do that to people, ain't it?
Right, yes, ma'am, it is. And I hate that, Miss Ashley, like I said. And if I knew, I probably help you, but this is all new to me, so that's got to be.
All I know is y'all just trying to protect the baby. And,
that's right.
Because, what the world? I said, Mama, I called over there. They tell me my son is sleeping, resting. See, y'all, way I feel when I had talked to the caseworker, I think Miss Regina is not my caseworker anymore. So Mama said she had called her and the lady hung up. I told her that's the Clark County DHS. I said, that ain't over there in Oak Grove DHS. Y'all got y'all different. Y'all ain't connected with them. Y'all a different service.
Right, yes, ma'am. Yeah,
and I told her, I said, they be telling me Diamond playing and what Diamond do every day at school. And I just told her not to believe everything she hears, because just in case somebody called the phone, I said, if you didn't hear from Oak Grove, that ain't true.
Yes, ma'am, right.
I trying to tell her it's different people pretending they folks over there. Like told her that they was from here. I said, Mama, that ain't in that number. It's a number I got right here. They got the lady number. Her number is 776-366-0427. I said only 8490. If you see a 8490 number, that's how you know it's McGee.
What?
They got y'all number. It's a different number. I told her that is not y'all number.
Right, yeah.
I trying to tell her she don't know which numbers, but she know people been doing a lot of prank calling her, worrying her. And I said, that is not, bothering my mother and my dad. My mama trying to see about daddy, because he getting his therapy over here at the nurse home. He had had got where he had got a little sick, and mama, we trying to figure out where to, try to get him some more care for Pawpaw. Like Diamond talking about Pawpaw. I said, yeah, we try to get him more care. He just need to get more therapy. But I seen it. Mama said she seen his leg moving. Maybe he gonna take a step and walk. Ooh, I put some holy oil on his leg on my birthday on the 4th. And Daddy said, "How old you is today?" I said, "I'm 36 years old." He said, "Oh, that's my big baby." So that's my only daughter, and I'm his only daughter. But see, we try to, my mama had talked to Daddy, and I said, "Mama, don't, we can't worry." Daddy kept saying, "You can't worry about all these different phone calls. That could be anybody." Just like he was telling Mama, don't worry yourself because somebody's picking at you. They just, like I've been doing social media. I get all kind of phone calls. People making phone calls to me, saying something, hang up in your face, telling you bad things. You can't worry about all this negative stuff. You got to stay focused on Jesus. That's what I be staying focused on, Jesus, and going to church. I give, and just looking like I've been going like doing applications and trying to find other stuff to do, not just on social media, but like find like a decent. I did have found the job at Pico, but see, I got to get one of them suits. I think about going back to that plant because it made like $2,000 there, like $20 an hour, and I trying to get with the pastor nephew. Cause see, he the one got me to hook up with them and got the application for. So I might have to call him and talk to him. Cause see, that was the only best job ever. So I'm still working on all kind of stuff. Birth certificate, working on the. I've been putting money in the bank, so that's a good thing. So try to keep the money in the bank, but see, my mama and daddy and them always was helping me in Diamond. See what I'm saying? But the daddy wasn't doing that. But one thing about it, I did pass the test, got the child support, made sure I put that in the bank because he didn't want to see about his children.
Really?
Yeah, I had won the case, and he like 2 years behind on child support. And I said, praise the Lord. I said, praise the Lord. That's what, I was hollering in the church. The pastor said, why you doing? I said, I'm finna do my dance. I said, the pastor seen me do my dance through church. I danced on through them.
Yeah, praise God. You praise through this thing.
God, I went to be a lawyer against my baby daddy because he was trying to get joint custody to take him down there with the white man he going with. I told him we can't have our child around that. See, it'll confuse the baby. He won't answer his phone no more.
He won't.
He sent me a number. He called me December the 21st and hung up in my face because the people had let the money went on through. So did I told him, I said, after 6 months, and they gonna take your driver's license. I said, you don't gonna pay your child support, they gonna take everything from you and put it to the card where I can go and get the kid. And I went on and get the children they stuff. Get the stuff we needed and stuff to take care of your children.
So you hadn't talked to him since?
The last time when my kid's father came here, it was March the 27th or 2023, and I ain't seen him no more since then. He brought him that one time, and that was it. And I ain't have no more. He got a cell phone that I call him on, but it just ringing. He won't answer. Mama said he keep changing his phone number.
Okay.
He don't want nobody to reach him. He with his fiance Justin.
Oh, 'cause he a man.
Yep, he in love. He in love with that guy, so that's who he did. He picked the guy over his own kids. He sure did. He had picked. I told him, I said he wouldn't answer the phone, and his family folks and his mama and them can't get him to answer the phone. I hadn't been long seen her and I was trying to call him and tell him about his cousin Faith. We buried her last Saturday, and then his cousin died. Now I was texting him. He never answered the text and that was his grandma. Let me see, on that side, that'll be Diamond them third cousin, and that's his grandmama's. I think her grandma would have been like their second cousin. I went to the funeral across the street and seen his cousin buried, and that was Diamond them cousin. She wasn't but 44 years old. She was had got real sick. She was at the hospital down here, but I didn't know she was down there. And and I would ask the different folks, different family members, but see, you don't be knowing when your cousins and laws are sick. When you get sick, they be on the, everybody be on the down low.
You better say that.
Yeah, I was trying to tell my kid father, being a caring mother, why he living in Gulfport, even though he going with that the white man Justin, even though I ain't got no discrimination against white or black, he needs to keep a mask on because they said when you be sexual contact, you could catch the COVID that way, being making love with someone a lot. And I was like, wow. No matter if you use protection, you will still catch COVID that way. And I was trying to, I can't tell. I know he liked to do that. Because when he was with me, he liked to do that. And then we was down there that time we with the kids, and he had told my mama phone up, broke it in half where you couldn't even call the nobody for the oldest child. He would want to beat on the oldest child. But the thing is, he wasn't never accepting Krishan either. So he talking about that's in the past, but sometimes it's still, the kid might still remember that even though he was 6 years old. Like that baby didn't know he had disability. I told him these are my children that I gave birth to, and I was gonna protect them from their daddy. So I moved in my mom and them house and stayed there for 2 years. And then I moved here in 2015 or May. He had kicked us out. He went in and watched the children while I went out somewhere with my mother. And he wouldn't take the children nowhere with him. He was like, you take the kid. I said, well, sometimes you can't go like let your kid go like maybe to like a casino or resort. He just, like different places that maybe my mama like would go hang or something. You couldn't take the kids there. So he didn't want to watch his children. Like if you wanted to go shopping, even though the children could go shopping, but sometimes you be wanting to have a break sometimes. And I could never have a break. So all my life mostly was dedicated to the kids all the time. And now, and then when them people did that, I said I was loving my child. My child was keeping me going. And then he wouldn't come up here when something would occur at the school. I said, well, they having an argument at the school about the baby. I said, come be firm and be a father to this little boy to let him know, hey, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be the father and the mother to these two children, and I dedicate I dedicate the stuff encouragement from my daddy Samuel Carter and mother, and then rest in peace to Uncle Willie, cause Uncle Willie now was helping me keep the children, helping me take care of them in the trailer. So I got my own place while they was like toddlers and stuff. They were 6 years old, and then I had my toddler was 2 years old. They put up with us for 2 years. Then I moved here when Diamond turned 3. See, have help with the kids, and my mama then was the one helping me. And then I had met Louis Caver in my it was and he was helping me with Diamond. Then me and him had split at first, and then like every time you have a relationship, they come back in your life. Cause I had a friend, his name was Dimitri, but he was my boyfriend. He had passed away right after he had helped me. He was telling me about he was making sure I keep stuff neat in my apartment. So then I believe he would have been my husband. But see, you got to move on now, and I think I might go back with my ex. Me and him like on good terms. You know what I'm saying? He was the main one that was helping me with my child though. But see, my ex though, what passed away, he had met my child, but he probably would have, been a good father for my child too, but he had a heart attack. So I mean, I told my son about him, but I just thank God for the angel helping me keep my apartment straight. Because if it wasn't for him, my apartment wouldn't have been, I wouldn't be able to get my storage boxes or nothing. That was my angel on earth while he was here. See what I'm saying? It's just I'm grateful for every man that came in my life, even though it ended like he had to leave by a heart attack, but he was helping me too. I give him dedication all the time. He was telling me, he was encouraging me. He said, "You gonna get your son back." But the thing is, the daddy by being him being gay and wanting the child to be around the gay man is not a good influence. Like that's not good for a child to see that. I didn't want them kids to see their daddy like that. And that's bad. That's a bad sin the way he doing. Cause I thought he was gonna go with a woman, but he didn't. No, he turned around a whole different way, and I just looked at him when he came to my apartment, and I was like, "You said what?" And I thought we was like getting apartments where we could just like live by ourselves a little bit and then get back together. But then he turned around and told me he was with a man. And then we went to Waynesburg County to tell his stepdaddy and his mama and his little brothers and stuff. But they grown up like his other brother is by another man, but that's still his brother. And so he got a little nephew or niece maybe, and his mama is a grandmother again, a great grandmother. See what I'm saying? It's just things that happen so that you won't never. You can write a book about all this stuff.
You been a content creator. You gotta.
Yeah, I could write a book about all the stuff that had happened to me to teach women about relationships. Don't stay in a relationship 8 years with somebody. Like I had stayed with him 8 years and he had never got married to me, and he kept talking about, oh, you think you get married, and then he started talking about stuff. Then he wanted to like push me out the door, try to make you hurt yourself just because he was confused about his own self. And I moved and left him and moved in this apartment was the best thing I could do.
He was trying to push you?
Yeah, he would like want to jump on the kids and trying to hurt them and wanted them to do what he was saying, but he was hitting them for stupid stuff, like cutting the lights off on you, had the power in half of the trailer, and then we was over there trying to figure out. I told him how I'm supposed to fix the kids' food, and you got the other part of the trailer out where you can't use the refrigerator. You could use a stove or nothing. I just left completely. I said he had it where he could watch TV because he had jumped on the baby child, jumped on the big child, the older child, because he had did something. It was some clothes on the floor. It was, and I said, "Why is you hitting the baby?" Tell me, you let him mess up my house. I said, "He a kid. He don't know." Like the baby with the disability, like he's 16 now. He might, know stuff now, but when he was 6 years old, he didn't know no better. He didn't understand. And then I remember his mother had told me, said, "Oh, he playing with you." I said, "Ma'am, your son is not playing. He tried to hurt these kids." And I had to get out of that relation. I had to get out. I had to get gone before he hurt me or the children. You know what I'm saying? He wanted you to treat you like you was a slave at his house. And then the other time my mama had brought me some pizza there or some no, I think no, yeah, mama had brought me some pizza and he had brought some food right for my birthday. Didn't want my mama to have no pizza. That kind of stuff is really bad. And it was my birthday. I said, "You don't want my mama to have a piece?" No, I bought this stuff. She don't deserve. I said, "Mama deserve any piece of pizza come in this house. Because it's food to eat." He wanted his mama and them to have the food, but he didn't want my mama. Like my mama was buying clothes and stuff. Like my mama worked at Lakeside, but she retired now. And so his mom was saying, "Oh, that old lady." And I said, "What you mean? My mama helping you keep money in your pocket because your man ain't saying about you and your baby on the way." She was working at the chicken plant. But so when you pregnant, she wasn't gonna be able to work no more. She was on pregnant leave and didn't have no money. So my mama bought her baby some baby clothes. And then I seen about her baby. The baby had like the clip lip, and one time the lady said a word to me, but she ain't a bad person. It's just the way the people they hanging around. She said my son, but I still talk to her when I see her, and she be asking me how the children doing. I said they doing better than ever. I told her, and they all the people see me in the store, and they were like, "You are like an icon or whatever online." I told her, if they don't want to show you no respect. Oh well, I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Girl, no, they don't have no opinion.
Yeah, when they see me or something, they look at me like they'll speak to you, but they don't try to show you like some people ain't gonna show you respect when you doing good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the best I can to keep on following my dream, but Diamond told me keep doing what you doing, Mama. He encouraged me. I try to be role model for it's about the whole kids around the world,
Right.
even the God kids. Uh like I wanted to tell David, the pastor daughter, she got married and all kind of stuff. And they been praying for him at Praise Town in a Temple Word, Church of God, and then New Mount Zion. All our church were praying. They said, "How your baby get took?" I said, "Because nobody won't tell the truth in this town and made up a lie. They were just going on with the lie." Girl, and I sit here and prayed. I might have been depressed for a little bit, but God, I turned it around, went to church. I said, I believe God gonna bring the baby back after all this stuff because the baby wasn't doing nothing. It's just people were judging the book by the cover and wanted me to believe my child was bad, even though he ain't bad. And me and mama just went to church and prayed.
Yeah. So how often do you post your content?
I do it when I can, but like I did it like last night. I had to do my podcast and stuff. But I mean, it wasn't too late. Sometimes I do it earlier. Sometimes I do it. It depends. It depends. I only do the YouTube when it's scheduled.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I mean, like it would like some days it be on crank. Like it be like like sometimes if I miss one day, I say, well, let me double it up and do this one. You know, you gotta come. You gotta sit down and create stuff. You know, you just can't get on there. You know, like you can get on there and do different things, but you got to get on there and create what you need to create. Like I got to come up. Like they got all kind of stuff on TikTok, and my little younger cousin was talking about, oh, do this, and I go downtown, I get a discount on. And then people was at the school where he was going was saying I was trying to starve my child. Okay, how you starving your child and you a chef yourself?
Yeah.
God, I was going to the grocery store every day. And people just up there. I told them, I said, y'all need some food. I used to ask the people at the school, I said, y'all need some food for the school.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lord, how much? Like I said, I hate all this time, but it sounds like you're on the right track, though.
I trying to get that money. Gotta keep my money rolling. I told them, I said, you got to do your stuff each and every, like, you know, when it's scheduled to keep your viewers. That's why I was trying to, you know, that's all I was going to try to explain to you what was going on because other people were making up stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't believe in all that stuff. All I believe is what God love the truth. And I had to call you and tell you the truth.
Well, I'm glad you called and told me, Miss Ashley. I appreciate you. But Damon and Keisha, both of them doing good. Yes, ma'am.
Diamond talking about he be in. Diamond talking about nobody don't be hitting him, don't be bothering him. He said somebody always was hitting him at that other school. And they were picking at him about his daddy was gay. And you know that'd be tough on a kid when they 10 years old. He would be crying when he came on. And Diamond told me, Mama, I don't be crying and then I just be happy.
Right.
But he say he still miss me though. He said, I miss you, Mommy.
Oh.
He always tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Well, Miss Ashley, I thank you for calling me and updating me. Like I said, you know, if we get a phone call, we'll let you know. But we haven't received a phone call.
Yes, ma'am. But I'll still be doing my job over here, trying to keep it going.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you keep it up. Like I said, you keep that content. You know, you keep that going. It'll pay off.
It was something that like I'm really good at, and I wanted my kids to be a part of it. But they still a part of it. I still announce their name till they come to visit me, where they can talk to everybody too. Cause I'm just saying it wasn't that really bad about that. It's just other people get jealous in the world, and I can't help they. I just told them this. I said you feed off your haters every day, ain't it? Yeah, that's what the pastor talking about. Just feed off the haters and keep doing your dream and just fulfill your dream and everything gonna work out. Just keep God first. That's all the pastor told me. Cause I told him, I said, God is really working in my life. He really is, and I believe it. I can see it because I told him, I said, you get blessed like that, shoot, you can help other people. That's what all I was trying to do is try to provide for family. I can help my mom and them and just keeping things going.
That's right.
But I already know that wasn't true. That nobody called from over there. Cause I told Mama, I said, you can't believe what these other people talking about. Cause people gonna do prank calls and be bothering her. Cause they'll mess with the older people.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
And I kept on telling her in my spirit, I know it wasn't a phone call from y'all. Cause I said I gotta call and talk to a caseworker and see what's going on. Cause that something don't make sense. They've been calling and messing with her. It's a lady. It's that lady I was telling named Pamela. That got to be from over here.
have nobody.
I told her ain't nobody work there. Name I said they don't have no one named that over there. Cause I asked one of the nurses, she said no one works here. Name that. No, it's sure ain't it. Well, you have a blessed day, ma'am. And tell Diamond I said I love him. And Krishan too.
Okay, I'm gonna tell both of them.
You have a blessed day, ma'am.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.